today, since it's all about scripting, dialogue, role playing, we ended last call with Christian and Cooley. So Cooley was coaching Christian through that. I'm going to just turn this thing over right now to Chad. This is his gig, and I'm going to let you run this today. We have a hard stop at 10:30. Okay, we keep these to 30 minutes, and we get on with our Friday. So Cooley, let's rock and roll with some role play and some coaching.
Yeah, this is going to be really fun, guys, and I really encourage you to make sure that you're unmuting your microphones and participating as much as possible. When I ask for feedback, when somebody else asks for feedback, but I encourage you to be always the first person that unmutes their microphone. Like the person who's going to get the most out of this is the guy who's going to constantly unmute his microphone and put himself out there. And like you guys, some of you guys might be afraid to fail in front of your peers, but I got to tell you, and I want to just make sure that you understand that you're going to get stronger with each piece of failure. And so whoever's failing the most on this call is winning, you know? Whoever's failing the most on this phone call is winning and getting better, and they will be the best by the end of this. So I want to make sure that we all understand that. Are you guys ready to get better at your jobs than you were yesterday? Are you ready to get this thing kickstarted and get going? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Go, do this.
I love it. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. Number one, we're going to go all in on the agent conversation. Okay. Now, later on down the road, we're going to get into your borrower objections and stuff like that as well. But I want to make sure that we've got a solid foundation so that, you know, we're crushing it on the agent side. And then we roll into exactly how we're going to start rolling down our internet leads, our current borrower objections, all of that good stuff. But it starts with having an awesome conversation with real estate agents so that we're getting ourselves into team leaders and brokerages and high producing agents. Pretty soon we can be selective about who we decide to work with, because the last place that we want to be in is in a position where we're begging people to do business with us. Is that fair, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, it's fair.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck yes, it's fair, because that's terrible. It's a terrible place to be. Okay. So here's what we're going to do today and next week. We're going to be focused solidly on our intro and getting from, like, today's going to be about the intro. And then next week, we're going to go from A to Z, the basic kind of foundational script, guys. And then we're going to be talking about the nuances and how to overcome objections and things like that. But before we do that, I want to know what I'm working with, and I want to hear exactly what you guys are doing right now. And I'm going to end up cutting you off and shutting you down, and it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's going to be fun for me. So I want to hear exactly how many of you guys are making calls to realtors right now every single week?
Not every single week, but try to.
Regularly. Let me just broaden the question a little bit. How many of you guys are doing that regularly?
Not enough.
I am.
Not enough.
Not enough. Yeah.
Not enough. Okay, so can we make a pledge, guys, that if we're going to go through all of this trouble, that we're going to start doing this shit on a daily basis?
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Yep.
So I want to hear what that call sounds like now. Who wants to jump in here and be first and just hit me with your call right now, the call that you're doing right now, knowing that it's not going to be awesome in my standards and everybody else. Who cares about what everybody else thinks? I'm going to go with
I'll go.
Yeah. There you
who said all go?
Aaron says.
Aaron Spring.
Go.
Aaron Spring, you're up first. Give me a call, please. I'm a real estate agent.
All right, ring, ring.
Hello.
Where something happened with my mic. Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Gotcha.
Yep, we can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Jason. This is Aaron Spring. I was just following up with you. Actually, I just screwed that up. This is Aaron Spring, and I'm just calling because I noticed that you're doing some decent business in our local area. I was curious, do you have a few minutes to sit down and chat with me?
No.
All right, great.
No.
Well, here's the
real
reason.
Quick, Aaron. Real quick, Aaron. Now, how often do people respond to you with like just no right out of the gate?
Some of them I get no, some of them it's always no. It's just is it a turd or is it a shiny
Is it
turd?
a permanent no, or is it a no with opportunity? Basically,
no,
right?
Yes, it's a no with opportunity because
Gotcha.
I've been following Dan for quite a while, so I use his 6x12 thing to kind of get in the door and say, what if I can show you a way to get a few more deals in the next 6 months? Would that be worth your time to have a seat?
That sounds brilliant. Whatever you just did there. I like it. All right. So I'm not going to interrupt you. Let's just play it all the way through. Give me a call.
All right, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Jason, my name's Aaron Spring, and I was calling because I noticed that you're doing a lot of big business in our local area. And I wanted to know if you just had just a few minutes to have a seat with me.
To have a seat with you? No, not right now. Not at this time. What's this about?
Okay, no worries, Jason. I figured you'd be busy, but the reason I'm giving you a call is that I've actually been working with agents in your area, and I apologize. I'm kind of embarrassed not reaching out to you until now, but I actually have a way. What if I could show you a way that I could bring you an extra, let's say 3 to 5 deals in the next 12 months? Would that be something that'd be worth 5 minutes to you?
Can I just tell you, Aaron, that you sound great? Honestly, like I like the boldness of your conversation. Like I like your voice. I like your tonality. I love all of that stuff. Okay. I want to get rid of I know that we want to be courteous on these phone calls, right? We're all business people here. And we know that we're not like trying to bulldoze somebody into buying a vacuum cleaner. Like I realize that. But what I don't want to do is like start apologizing to people right out of the gate. I don't want to ask somebody for a sit down before like I've given them any sort of value whatsoever. Like you can't ask me for something unless you've given me something is my philosophy. You know what I mean? Like you can't
Sure.
ask me to sit down with you unless I have a reason to say yes to that to begin with, right? Because you don't want to put me on the back foot going like, sit down with you. Who are you? I don't know you. You know what I mean? So I want to start that conversation a different way. Okay. And I just want you to just get them to confirm that they are who they are. You know what I mean? So I want you to start off with just, hey, Aaron, this is Chad Cooley. I was calling because I know that you're an agent at Keller Williams in blah 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 marketplace, right? That's it. I want to just start off with that
Okay.
solid confirmation of ring ring, Aaron, ring ring.
Hello.
Hey, Aaron, this is Chad Cooley. I was calling because I know that you're an agent that serves Pierce County at Keller Williams. Is that right?
Sam.
That's all I want. Okay, right out of the gate. Right, Christian, you know what I'm talking about. Christian, give that to me real quick.
Hey, this is Chris Carr. God damn it. Sorry.
Don't ever apologize. It's okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Jason, this is Chris Carr. I'm struggling. Sorry.
Who cares who you are? Who cares who you are? Right.
Yeah.
This is about just confirming who they are. Right. Getting them to confirm who they are. That's it. Right. Aaron, give it to me.
All right, here we go. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey, Chad. Just curious. I was doing some research and I saw that you're a real estate agent in the local area doing some big things. Is that correct?
I don't know if I'm doing big things, but yes, I'm a real estate agent.
With Keller Williams, correct?
There you go. Get it all out in the beginning. Aaron, one more time. Ring ring. I'm gonna ring you up.
All right. Hello.
Hey, Aaron, my name's Chad Cooley. You're an agent that hangs their license at Keller Williams in Tacoma. Is that right? Aaron, did I lose you?
I don't think so. Can you hear me go?
Yeah, there we go. Ring, ring.
Oh,
Let's do
okay.
it one more time. Ring, ring.
All right.
This is going to be, guys, this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but we're working the kinks out. We're getting comfortable just with that opener. Aaron, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Aaron, my name's Chad Cooley. I was calling because I know that you're an agent that hangs their license at Keller Williams over there in Tacoma. Is that right? I don't know what's
That's
going on.
right.
Can you guys not hear him, or is it
Aaron's
me?
mic's jacked up.
Okay,
Something's going
I'll
on.
move
Yeah.
on. Let's go. Tom, you're up. Tom DeLosa.
I'm here.
There we go. Give it to me.
Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey Chad, this is Tom DeLosa. I'm with Weber Mortgage. Hey, I was in a meeting and your name came up, and I wanted to give you a quick telephone call. Me and my team were trying to build some strong relationships with real estate agents in the marketplace, and I wanted to see if you had some time, maybe 10-15 minutes where we could sit down and see if we have a good fit, and we could do some business together.
I was at a no as soon as you said mortgage. Okay. So I want you to give me that call, but just with that straight up confirmation. This is going to feel weird and unnatural to you guys right out of the gate, but I promise you it's going to work. Okay. So Tom, just give me a call. Hey, my name's Tom. I know that you're a good producing agent at the Keller Williams Tacoma office. Is that right?
Okay.
Very
Ring,
simple.
ring.
Give it to me, Tom.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Chad, this is Tom DeLosa, and I was on the phone with Dan Keller with EXP, and your name came up, and you hang your license with Keller Williams in Tacoma, right?
That's it. That's it. We'll clean that up.
Okay.
Let's go with, hey, GP, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, GP, call me up, please.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Chad, this is GP. And man, I noticed that you hang your license with Keller Williams over in the Dallas office. Is that correct?
Yeah, I do hang my license in Tacoma and in Dallas. Yes.
Well, awesome. Well, the reason for my call is, man, we've got some exciting stuff that we're doing over here where we're helping agents get 5 more listings in the next 90 days. And I'd love to sit down and visit with you. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Are you in a position where you could take more listings right now? Okay. Like, I want to get that yes before I ask for the business. But hey, I got to tell you too, GP, your energy sounds great.
Yeah.
I like how you I like how you're not laborious to listen to, which is awesome. You're gonna do really well. So that was really good. Let's go with Kyle. Are you ready?
I mean, no, not
Oh,
really,
cool.
but we'll
There we
go.
go.
We'll go for it.
I was looking at a different Kyle. Are you on here twice? No, there's 2 Kyles. All right, Kyle, give me a call, please.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Chad, this is Kyle Birchie. I was giving you a call because you're a realtor at Keller Williams. Is that correct?
Yeah, Keller Williams where?
In Charlotte.
Wherever. Yeah, make it up. Call me one more time.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Chad, this is Kyle Birchie. I was giving you a call because you're a realtor at Keller Williams in Charlotte. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. What can I do for you?
Hey, Chad, the reason for my call is I just wanted to know, are you in a position to take on more listings right now, or?
Yeah, I'm always in a position where I could take more listings. Yeah, sure, of course. What is this call about?
Well, Chad, I'm in a unique position to to develop more lists. I don't know. I'm new
Just
at this,
keep going.
to be honest
Hey,
with you.
just keep going. Who cares? Everybody is here, right? The good news is you're amongst friends because everybody here is brand new at this. And I know I took it a little bit past the intro, but I like it, right? So I can tell you've actually like written this down or something like that because you're actually taking it further than I thought you were going to be able to take it, which is good. Foundation, right? Just laying some bricks here. Let's go with Nick Wright.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Chad, this is Nick Wright. Are you a realtor in the downtown Portland office, Keller Williams?
You know I am. You know I am. Not are you, you are, right?
Right. Yep.
It's different because like asking somebody like, are you a realtor? Yes, that means you're calling me not knowing who I am or what I do. Like, just confirm it. All right, one more time.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Chad, this is Nick Wright. You are a realtor in the downtown Portland office of Keller Williams, right?
Yes, I am. What can I do for you?
Awesome. Hey, are you in a position to take on some new business?
That's it. That's perfect. That's perfect. I love it. Right there. Very short, very simple. And you know what you're going to get next, right? What do you think you're going to get next?
Yeah, what are you selling or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. But this is good. This is right where we want to be. So let's do Scott. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Scott, give it to me.
Hey, Chad, this is Scott Fickenshire. I was calling because I know you hang your license there at Keller Williams in Tacoma. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. What can I do for you?
Well, do you service just Tacoma or do you service all of Pierce County?
Well, I service Tacoma. I service Thurston County. So all around. What can I do for you?
Okay, that's great. I actually have the ability to go out and generate business with either buyers or sellers, actually. Are you open to taking on more business right now? Can you actually handle that?
Well, I'm always open to take on more business, of course. But are you talking about like selling leads or like what is this about exactly?
No, I'm not looking to sell you leads. I don't want to take anything from you. I actually just have a unique ability to generate leads and business in your marketplace. And I'm looking for agents to service that business. It sounds like you're in a place where you can handle some additional business right now. Is that right?
I can always handle new business. It depends on like what the catch is, I guess.
All right. If I could show you a way, Chad, to get maybe 1 or 2 more listings a week, and maybe even convert some of the people you have in your pipeline right now, then it sounds like that might make some sense for you, right?
Yeah, it would. I mean, just depending on like, what do I have to do to get that business? I mean, what's in it for you? Why would you just send me business?
I would say, I'm going to run out of room here. I'm going to.
It's great.
Keep going.
I would, let's see, I'm not looking to take anything from you, but let's say if I gave you a new listing, would it be fair that you could give me that buyer back if they turn out to buy another house in Pierce County?
Yeah, well, of course I would. Yeah,
All right.
I mean, if it was just like, yeah, 100%.
Chad, we need to get together. I'd like to sit down and have a conversation with you, kind of show you exactly what this is about, how it works, and how it could benefit both you and me. Is Tuesday at 2 o'clock okay with you? Or
Scott, you're going to do really well. Scott,
So good.
I hope you're excited because you're going to do really well. Have you actually, because obviously you've been giving this some practice too. Have you actually tried to make some phone calls with this?
No, I'm scared, to be honest with you.
Well, don't be scared. Don't be scared because that was pretty good. Can we give it up for Scott real quick? Who I think is taking this the furthest so far.
Dude, that
Scott,
was smooth.
there we go.
That was smooth.
Nice job.
But when you guys hear that, how many of you guys are like, that's fucking awesome? How many of you guys are like, well, I'm still a little bit skeptical with that?
Love it.
No.
Love it.
He was good.
No, it was
Because
great.
you want to hear something funny, and you could ask Dan Keller. I was just on a meeting this morning with 25 agents, guys, and I said, hey, guys, really quickly, show of hands, how many of you guys would be open to working with a new lender if they were able to generate you business and you didn't have to concede right now the current relationship that you have with your lender? How many of you guys would be open for that right now? Guess how many people raise their hand?
All of them.
Everybody.
All 25. All 25 of them, right? And so trust me, we're going to get into how we're going to actually do that because we can get really creative with how we generate business, guys. It doesn't mean that you're in their office calling. Like, we're going to get there, but I want you to have confidence that you can deliver. And for those of you guys who are on the Breakfast Club, if you follow that, you actually get good at that, you'll be able to knock out an appointment if you want inside of a half an hour. You know what I mean? And so this is the skill set. So I want you guys to believe the shit that you're saying right now because it works, right? And so the only objection that you're going to get at the end is that, well, what's in it for you exactly? What's in it for you? And don't be afraid to tell them, hey, listen, if I generated you some business and those turned into buyers, you would have no problem sending me that business, right? Great. It sounds to me like we have a basis for a relationship, and I want to go ahead and get to know you a little bit, make sure that we're a good fit. And if we are, we can move forward from there. What time works better for you? That's so strong and confident. You know what I mean? And trust me when I tell you, agents are looking for this exact phone call, right? Especially in this market, they are looking for it. And if you can deliver it, man, next level stuff here. Who wants to jump in here next?
I'll go.
Dave Talbot, you ready?
Yep. Let's go.
Ring me up, please.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this Chad Cooley?
Yeah. Who's this?
Chad Cooley at the Lake Norman Keller Williams office?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Why don't we do that?
I don't know.
Anybody give me a
Get to
guess
the
why
point.
we don't
Get
do
to the
that?
point. Get to the
Sounds like a
point.
sheriff calling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. It's the sheriff. It's the sheriff thing. It's like, it's so putting people on the defensive. Even when my agents call expired listings, here's the rule of thumb. You always assume it's the person that you want to be calling because they'll tell you really quickly if it's not them. They'll be like, oh no, hey, you're looking for Dan. This isn't Dan. Let me get Dan for you. Right. But if you go, Chad, yeah, who's this? I don't know you, right? Chad that works at Keller Williams. Yeah, and again, who the fuck are you? I don't know you, right? Now you're getting me in a tense moment. And as soon as like I realize that I'm not in trouble, then I'm just gonna kind of show my anger towards you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, it probably
Dave, are
didn't
you
help
picking
that
up
my fist was clenched either, right? So let's start over.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Ring me up, please.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this Chad Cooley over at Keller Williams Lake Norman?
No, this is, right? Just assume it's me. Hey, Chad,
Okay.
this is da-da-da. You're an agent over there at Keller Williams Bothell. Is that right?
Chad, you're an agent over at the Keller Williams Lake Norman, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Awesome. Listen, I know a couple of agents in there. I see your signs all over my neighborhood. I know you do a ton of business. I wanted to touch base with you. If I could show you a system where you can close an extra 3 to 5 deals in the next 6 months, would you give me 15 minutes next Tuesday?
Well, what are you talking about exactly? What do you mean? I don't get what you're saying. So are you trying to sell leads? What is this about exactly?
Yeah, no, I'm not selling leads. It's just there's a system that we've got where we can take. Well, let me ask you this actually. I know you guys do a lot of listings. Does your team focus on buyers as well?
Well, I mean, my agents primarily focus on buyers. I mean, they work my leads and stuff like that, that my lender pays for. And so
Awesome.
primarily buyers. Yeah.
Cool. And listen, just to say this right out of the gate, I would not expect to take any business from an existing relationship. But what I would ask your current agents is, what do you guys do with any of any of your buyers or clients that say, you know what, I don't want to buy right now, or I'm scared, or they're terrified of the market? What do you guys do with those people?
Well, my lender takes care of that. My lender takes, like I said, they pay for leads 50-50 with me. And so my lenders call all that stuff and then they give it to my agents and then we work like a follow-up process. We're not really interested in working with any other lenders right now. But maybe in the future, if you want to touch base.
Cool. Well, listen, what I'll tell you is if I'm looking at your numbers, and I know your average sales price is about 750. So you figure 3 deals is 60,000. If I can bring you anywhere between $60,000 to $100,000 in the next, say, 6 to 12 months, is that something that you would be worth your time?
Well, I've already got a lender though. And like I said, it's a really good relationship that I have with this lender. So I'm not really interested in exploring it. I'm just really busy with a lot of things, man. I just don't have time to really get into anything new. We're doing a lot of business right now.
No, you are doing a lot of business, which is why I hear your name all over the place and I see your signs everywhere. And listen, if I didn't think this was a valuable call, I would not be wasting your time. Listen, on my side of things, I get more calls from insurance agents than I ever have before. And all everybody is asking for is a handout. I'm not asking you for a handout. What I'm asking for is you keep your existing relationship. But if I could show you a way with your team to generate an extra 3 to 5 deals a year, you're telling me that wouldn't be something your team would find valuable?
Very good. Hey, right at the end there, Dave, the biggest feedback that I can ever give you. And one thing I want to tell you right now is, boy, do I respect the shit out of your fight there. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. I love that. All right. Now, the one thing that you're going to never want to do at the end of a call is get them to confirm a negative. Right.
Yeah.
And so what did you just say there at the end? So if I could do X, Y, and Z for you, you wouldn't be interested. Right. Just very simple tip to flip that into the positive, right? So, hey, if I could do X, Y, and Z for you, then it obviously would make sense for you, right?
Sure.
That's way different. But I like your fight to make things a little bit less complicated. The first question that you should be asking me, like right out of the gate after you confirm who I am, is just get me open. Here's the thing, like when you start talking about their database and stuff like that, they're like clutching their pearls because now like they're having to open themselves up to you and they don't even know you yet, right?
Sure.
So when you start talking about going through their database and stuff like that, now it's an obligation for them. And so the objective here is to come at it with a value proposition for them, not like to get something conditionally for that, if that makes sense.
100%, man.
And with the fight that you've got, man, with the tonality that you have, if you just go service, let me just do this for you. Let me do this for you. Don't bring up their, like, you're going to do really fucking well. So I was impressed with that call. Guys, were you impressed with that call too?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really good.
Dude, I'm pumped that you guys
Dave.
put this on. Thank you so much for doing this. I've been doing this 21 years and have never gotten
this is
anything like
awesome.
this before. So this is amazing.
I love how
Awesome.
I love how he puts you in his spot too with the insurance agent line. I thought that was fucking brilliant.
It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's like we talked about on the real estate part of the Breakfast Club this morning, the same kind of concept. But so I want to do this one more time with you, Dave. And I want you to open it up with just focus on giving me that value. Okay, Dave, bring me up.
Ring.
Hello.
Hey, this is Chad Cooley at Lake Norman, Keller Williams, correct?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Hey, Chad, listen, I work with Matt Sarver in that office. I'm in there a bunch. I hear your name all over the place. I know you guys do a ton of business. You're very well respected. I wanted to touch base and say, or ask, is there any way that I could pop in next Tuesday at 10 when I'm in there to show you a system that I'm doing?
Hey, are you in a position right now where you could take on more business?
Yeah, I know. I just started talking without thinking.
Yeah, that's the magic question though, right?
Yes.
Because think about how that feels. Hey, this is Chad Cooley at the Keller Williams office in Tacoma. Is that right? Perfect.
Yes.
Hey, are you in a position right now to where you could handle some more listings or take on some new business right now?
Right.
That's such like an open mind question because then I start thinking about, well, yeah, how? Yeah, wait, what is this now? But you've piqued my curiosity and you've got my buy-in quickly, and I know a motherfucker like you knows what to do with that. You know what I mean? And so call me up one more time.
Ring.
Hello.
Hey, this is Chad Cooley over at Keller Williams Lake Norman, correct?
Yes, it is. What can I do for you?
Awesome, Chad. Listen, is your team in a position to take on more listings right now?
I mean, we're always in a position where we could take on new listings right now. I guess it kind of depends on how. Yeah, of course we are. Who are you? What are you calling for?
Listen, my name's Dave Talbot with Neil Home Loans. And listen, your name's come up a bunch of times. I wanted to call and make a quick introduction. I'm going to be over in your office meeting with somebody else, but I wanted to pop in actually for 15 minutes and show you a system that I'm using with my agents to close an extra 3 to 5 deals a year. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, let's make it even vaguer.
Okay.
Let's make it even vaguer than I've got a system, right?
Okay.
Or let me pop by. Like, let's not even talk about that right now. Just like, who are you? And yeah, it would depend. What are you about? Yeah, my name's Dave. I'm with I'm one of the top lenders at Mortgage. I'm looking for people who can actually handle some more listings and actually go out there and convert. So if you can take on more listings right now, it sounds to me like you would be open to servicing that. Is that right?
Yes.
Just like you're taking back control and going back on the offensive without, again, the cool thing is, like, if we're doing it that way, Dave, we're already halfway through the call and you haven't asked me for shit yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? You haven't even given me that invasive feeling that most real estate agents get when they get calls from mortgage loan officers, right? It's almost like as soon as they hear you're a loan officer, they just start clutching their pearls and they cross to the other end of the street. You know what I mean? So we want to make this just an undeniable value proposition. Give me a call one more time. Guys, give it up for Dave one more
Dave.
time.
Yeah, man.
Go.
Get it, Dave.
On this phone call today. Let's go.
Job, Dave.
Good.
One more call. Okay, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this Chad Cooley over at Keller Williams Lake Norman?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome, Chad. Listen, I wanted to know, is your team in a position to take on more listings right now?
Yes, we're always in a position we could take on more listings. I guess it would depend on how. I mean, what are you looking to give me business, or what is this call about exactly? Are you selling leads?
Well, no, I'm definitely not selling leads. I've got a system where we can help create an extra 3 to 5 deals a year. But listen, the only catch is the team that we work with, they've got to make sure that they can convert. So what I wanted to do is find out if this would be a fit for you. I'm going to be over there next Tuesday around 10 and just wanted to pop in, see if you had 15 minutes. I was going to sit down and just show you what we're all about.
Stop real quick. One more time. Okay.
Yep.
Before you ask for that meeting again, get my buy into that, like you asked me, you flip that just like I do. Right. So I want to make sure that you guys are actually strong enough to convert the business. Do you guys feel like if you got business that I could send to you, that you would be able to convert it? Like, get me to say yes. Right. Yeah.
So,
get me to like buy in and start like posturing up going, yeah, we're awesome at what we do. Great. So let's do this. Let's get together tomorrow at 6. I'll go over exactly what we do to generate business, make sure that it's the right fit for us. And if it is, then we can make some decisions from there, right? Then we can move forward from there. Go ahead, Dave. You had some questions.
Yeah, go like on the convert, like when the transition from, are you in a position to take on more listings versus your transition? Say that one more time. How did you phrase that?
Yeah. So are you in which part? Sorry, you confused me.
Yeah. Like when I said, okay, Chad, so is your team in a position to take on more listings? And you said,
yeah, we can always take on more listings. It depends on why. I mean, are you selling leads? What is this about?
No, I'm not in a position to. So that's where I'm lost right there. So that's the piece where I'm missing.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not selling you any kind of leads. I have the unique ability to generate business in this market. And I want to make sure that I have a partner who I can, who's strong enough to actually convert the business that I send. Now, do you feel like if I was able to generate you some business that you would be able to convert?
Got it.
Now that hot potato is right back on my lap, right? It's just like you took that potato. What are you selling leads? Here's the fucking hot potato back. Can you convert them? You know what I mean? And that's kind of the mindset. But you took away that objection now, because now I don't have an objection that you're selling leads, right? Now you're also posturing up with that confidence. Like, no, I can generate business. It's what I do. In fact, are you good enough to actually convert them? You are? Great. Well, then it sounds like we've got a basis to do business and we might be able to work something out. So let's do this. Let's get together tomorrow at 6. I'll go over exactly how I can generate you business, contribute quite a few deals to your business this year. And if we can make this make sense, then we can, talk about how to move forward.
Gold.
What are your thoughts on that, Dave?
That's
because you're a sales guy, I can tell.
What? Say that again.
Because you're good at sales, I can tell. What are your thoughts?
No, I think no. The way that you framed it. I think that when you said it like this, I think the aha just went off in my brain. Is it's like hot potato, and you're trying to take control back without doing the first call that I did, which was scream at you like a police officer, right? So it's
Right.
It's a like it's getting control, but doing it in such a way that's professional and not overpowering. But the goal of these calls for us, I imagine, is we're trying to be in the lead and trying to get out of that inferior position because we are
Sure.
when we're initially making that phone call. So that was a great explanation.
100%, right? The whole idea is that, you know, the best defense is a good offense. You know what I mean? And so that offense is really important. And if you notice, Dave and everybody else on this call, I'm very careful with my verbiage, right? Like when I say, when they ask me like that prove it part, like what are you selling leads? I don't go into, no, I've got a 5-step process that's going to help you, right? That's giving me something to say no to, right? If I say it like that, or I've got a program. Oh, shit, I've got to buy a program. I'm taking all of like words that could like trigger a bad response out of my vocabulary. Hey, I've got a unique ability to generate business in this market, and I need somebody who's actually strong enough to convert it. Are you in a position, if I were to give you a referral, that you'd be able to close it? Yes. Okay. And now they've got the potato in their hand, right? Now this sounds really good, and they're going to start proving to you how awesome they are, right? Well, you know, I go out on 90%, I convert, blah, blah, blah. They're going to start telling you how great they are. Great. Good. That's exactly who I'm looking to do business with. So let's do this. Let's get together tomorrow at 6. I'll go over exactly how we can work together. And if we can make this make sense, we can make some decisions from there. Unobjectable. Like, you can't say no to that. And the cool thing is, we're going to teach you guys how to get really good into going into that office and just blowing people away, right? So you can feel confident about the things that you're saying. Now, how do you guys feel about today? Because I usually end up going over. I know that we're overtime right now, but can you guys just give me some feedback on today's just first rough draft of a breakfast club?
Really
Best
good.
sales call I've been on in a long
Awesome.
time.
Yes, awesome.
Just need more time.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And for those of you guys who didn't get the chance to participate today, or not enough, I want you guys to be the first person who raises their hands next one, because just like I do on my real estate breakfast club, I'm going to ask that question: who wants to be the first to get better at their job than they were yesterday? And if you want to be the top dog in your area, just play Pac-Man, with realtors in your marketplace, like, unmute your microphone and say your name. Get excited, because I'm jacked up to help you guys. And I promise you, I will work my ass off to make sure that you guys are the best in your marketplace at creating those relationships. But it starts with your willingness to just go, like all of you guys did today, like all of you guys who volunteered today. And this energy that we've got here, it sounds to me like you guys are all bought in, which is exciting for me. So I want to thank you guys for joining. I want to thank you for your energy, and we're going to do some big things together. I'm excited. This is only the beginning. Dan?
Love it. Love it. All right, you guys got
Thank
to
you.
see transformations in 30 minutes. I told you all up front that this was going to smack the mortgage industry upside the face. I want you to unmute your mics. I want confirmation. Was I right or was I right?
You were right.
100%.
Let's go.
100%.
100%.
100%. Cooley,
You guys can
crushed
hear
it.
me now, right?
I'm gonna send you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna
All
send you guys. I took bullet points because I did the same thing. If you go watch that call where Chad changed my swing, but in a 5 to 10 minute period of time, you could start seeing that transformation that I saw in so many of you guys today. I'm gonna send you kind of the bullet points, the intro, kind of what to say. Make it your own. Defer to those, but gosh dang it, you guys, so freaking good. Now we got to make the calls. So let's go have an incredible Friday. Cooley, awesome job. Awesome job showing up, the rest of you guys. And we'll see you on the Breakfast Club on Monday morning for real estate agents, okay?
Great job, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Awesome.